Hi.
Hello.
Hi there. So welcome for being here and cutting my hair.
Yeah, we're going to cut Héléna's hair today,
Yes.
which means I am going to cut Héléna's hair today. I have no fucking idea what I'm doing. I have no clue. I've watched 2 videos. That's it.
2 or more than none.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I feel like I definitely have the expertise to be cutting your hair.
Yes, 100%.
Yes.
You are a coiffeur. I really am kind of discovering my hair, my curls, and right now it's like, I don't know, like in the front it's like really nice action, and then I have like flat hair here, and it all stays like there. So I had like flat and poof down here. So I told Alice that, and they said, oh yeah, for like curls hair you need like something. I was like, do you know about it? I said, yeah, a little bit. Do you want to cut my hair? No, but okay.
And here we are.
Yes,
I need your hair to be a little wet.
a little wet.
Yeah, let's make it wet.
Like I said, this is the before. It's freshly washed. I went outside with Héléna without no products in it. I just let it air dry. And yeah, so you see, party in the front, my old bangs. Maybe you can like do like a little Stufe in here, maybe. Would be fun. And as you can see, it's flat here and bouncy down here, like a nice poodle. Same around here, like, and the back is like no action at all. No fun, no party. That's what we're gonna change today, hopefully.
Héléna has cut her hair herself, so there are no layers in it. And I think what is happening, because with curly hair you need some layers to be able to have the curl more. And so I think the layers on top are so long that they are pressing down the layers underneath it. And then everything here, because it's just one layer, and only here at the bottom, the layer on top is going to curl only here at the bottom, and then you have this thing like this. And so what I'm trying to do is give some layers and it will be perfect.
Yes.
Do you want to keep the length?
I think so, yeah. I would like to keep the length, but I don't mind if it's like a bit shorter. It's like, it's fine.
Because I'm going to cut it in. I cannot guarantee for anything.
Okay.
Okay, let's go and make your hair wet.
But first, we're gonna link the 2 videos Alice watched for cutting hair in the bio or in the description. So you can check it out, because we are not professionals.
Not at all.
Not at all.
Please do not do this at home.
No, if you want to do it at home, watch professional videos.
Yeah, please.
This is just for fun, so you can laugh at us.
And also, just so you know, I'm using scissors that are made for, they are very cheap, but they are made for hair. So I'm not using like kitchen scissors or anything, Use the proper
cutting,
things.
proper things. Do you know how to comb your hair? It's always better if you have straight hair and you want to comb it when it is dry, you comb it from down and then slowly get up and up.
Since this is a hair salon, and in hair salons you usually like talk and gossip, do you have something you want to gossip about today?
What are you doing?
I'm trying to find the highest point of your head, because I've seen this in a video. I'm trying to find the highest point of your head, because I've seen it in a video, and that's where I need to part your hair. And I thought I could kind of, with the comb, I think this one's pretty high. It's fine.
You think?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah, very sure. We are trying to find a hair clip to clip the hair.
Well, I think it's a style. Don't you think I'll just leave it like that?
Sectioned off the hair. It's like the sides. Whoop. And now I will start with the back, and I will section this another thing. And then, I will start cutting it. But first I'm just sectioning it off.
Okay. All right. Yeah. High concentration.
It will be fine. I'm sure it will be very, very fine. It's not the right way. It's not how she did it. But that's how I'm gonna do it now.
Why are we whispering? anxiety?
No, just general anxiety. I take pills.
Oh.
How are you guys? What are you doing? I always love to hear from you. I have to go now. She's coming back.
No, you have to film like this. This is YouTube. This is Instagram.
Okay. I sectioned it off into 4 sections. That's it. Like, look at this. I made this one is like the front. Boop boop. Front. And then we have the back, and I sectioned the back in half. So we have the left back and we have the right back.
Very straightforward.
Yeah, and then what I will do is I will take the back section basically and section it off into smaller sections again like this. And then I will go through the smaller section with the comb and pull the hair, like put tension on the hair and pull it away from her head. And then I'm trying to cut it like this so that it's like, you know, like almost parallel to the head.
Okay.
Because then when the hair goes down, these ones will be shorter than these ones.
Yes.
You know? And so you have layers. And that's what I will do for this side and then this side.
Okay. Help me.
And now I will try to cut.
Ay. Ui. Are you sure it's the right one?
How do they do it? Like the people that do hair, how they have so many things. They have their hands and they have like
no shit, Sherlock.
Fucking. That's great. Oh, yeah.
Ah, it hurts. Look at this. Look how long.
I'm sorry.
No, you're doing a great job. I just annoy you. Please.
Let's talk about sex.
Let's talk about sex, baby. Let's talk about you. What is going on right now? The usual stuff, I would say.
You got a new toy.
I've got a new toy. Before we're gonna go there, let's just talk about the relationship with toys. I think Germany is quite, maybe not all of Germany. In Germany, at least in Berlin, there is like a lot of like places where you can buy like good toys for yourself, for men, female, non-binary, couples, and all of the stuff, everything, you know.
It's very sex positive city.
Yes, very sex positive. And when I came here to Berlin, I didn't have any experiences with this kind of things. And then I saw like this. I was always interested, but I don't know, you know, you were too shy, or you've never found like the right time, or why should you buy it? Like, you're just too shy, you're scared and shy. And then at the Hackische Markt, there is a very good place to buy like this kind of toys. And one time I just thought, I'll just go inside and check it out. And they were so kind. They always check everything out. And then when you're standing there, they ask, hey, can I help you with anything? If you have any questions or anything, just ask me. They have like all of the different toys you can imagine. It's really a fun place to go. And then I bought something very small just to try it out, and it was so much fun. Then slowly my collection started growing a little bit, but there's still not much because they're expensive, but very good quality. Like the toys, like the place where I buy it, they all manufactured in Germany. And they try to be carbon neutral, take care of the environment. All of the toys are waterproof, and they really take care of their products. I have to say, it's like they're doing a good job. So one time I was inside there and just to check out, and then I saw something very interesting. So I just saw it and was like, what is this? What is this? So if you can imagine a strap-on dildo without the straps. And that's what I saw. And it was like, I saw it and was like, why do I like this? Why do I find this interesting? Okay, anyway, let's just put that aside for now. We're just looking and checking out, and then we went outside, and I've been thinking about it. It's like, why is it so interesting for me? Why I have nobody I can use it with, but I'm quite interested. And then I had a dream about that toy, and I thought, okay, if I already have a dream, I will find someday I will find a person who wants to try it with me. But for now, I just thought I just have to have it because I don't know. I have been thinking about it, I've been curious about it, and I fucking dreamed about it. So I thought, yeah, today's the day. And then we went there and I got it. And I called her Berta. This is Berta. Are you sure we can do it on YouTube?
If not, I can blur it.
Okay. You can imagine it. This is like a kind of a strap-on. Only the thing is, if you have a vagina, you can like put it in here, and your muscles inside, like Beckenboden, your pelvic floor muscles, will hold this, and then you have like a penis. There it is. This is my Berta. You will never see her again. So she's mine.
So my relationship with sex and with toys, like I didn't have any interest in sex until I was 18 years old and with my partner in like a committed long-term relationship. And I am still trying to figure out, because I feel that I'm somewhere on the asexual spectrum. You know, every time I looked at someone and said like and found them attractive, it's always been like, oh, I like their style, I like their aesthetic, and I have never ever imagined them then like without clothes or something, you know? I'm never imagining them
or like when
touching me, or like I don't feel the need to touch them except for like holding hands. Then I also have an autoimmune disease which makes it kind of painful for me to have like penetrative sex. I didn't know this for a long time, and I am doing something against it. Like it's not that bad. I have creams and stuff to make it better. So, but I still don't really feel the need to have sex that often, or like, yeah, I feel like that's just not my thing. And
but
so,
if you feel like the need, it's not like, oh, I want like this kind of penetrative sex, so like something like
I never want to have
and
like penetrative sex because it always hurts me, and I think this is also because I have like vaginismus, you know, which is like involuntary movement of the pelvic floor where it just like compresses kind of
everything.
Yeah, and then it hurts if there's something going in. But I do have like a good working libido, you know, like I do feel like I get horny or I want to have an orgasm or stuff. But it's just not that I'm particularly, I want to do it with a person, you know? So that's why I discovered, for a long time I didn't masturbate because I always thought it was icky and yucky and I still am on a journey to try to let these things, to
like negative thoughts about like masturbation.
Yeah, and because I feel like I have a weird thing with textures and with like I don't like it that, to be very graphic, I don't like it that it gets wet down there. I hate it. I hate the smell. I hate the feeling. So I don't know if it's trauma, if it's asexuality, or if it's like autism or something. But something.
It's a nice mix about
I think I feel like it's a nice mix of everything. Yeah, and so I haven't masturbated until I was, I think, like 20 or something, 19, 20. And I only started because I don't want to have my hands down there and feel myself. I'm so sorry.
Feel the wetness or something?
Feel the wetness and stuff. And I'm just gagging because for myself, you know, if you like that thing, like all the power to you. I would love to be a person who gets to enjoy it that much, but yeah. And so I only started once I got a vibrator. So a friend of mine, I asked her because she knows a lot about this stuff. And I asked her what to get. So she gave me my first vibrator, and I still have it and use it and love it. I fell in love with it, with my vibrator, definitely, because I don't have to insert anything, and it's very quick. Like, I don't have to touch anything, and I'm not doing anything. Like, it's like, I don't have to do it, I will not do it. I thought something was very wrong with me, and so I also went to therapy, and I tried different techniques and stuff to love my body more, or like, all of these things. And then it was so much stress that I was trying so much to be able to have a fun time in bed and be able to like penetration and stuff like this, that I one day I just talked to my therapist, and she said like, you can have, you don't have to
have penetration.
Yeah, you don't have to have penetration if you don't want to. And I was like, oh wow, really? Okay, because I really don't want to. And then I started to just not do it anymore.
To find, es blitzt draußen, and outside is a storm with lightning and thunder. Oh, do you
So
hear
nice.
that? I love that.
Like
Turn around. Na, 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 na. Last month, me and my sister went to Bali, like for the very first time. Such a beautiful place. If you're in Berlin, check it out. It's so beautiful. We were like in a sauna, like a very low sauna, like only 45 degrees. And we were laying there and enjoying the time. And then like there were like people coming in and out. And there was like one guy who sat like not near us, but somewhere. I was like, okay, it's a bit strange that he sits there, but it's okay. He's sitting there. I'm not going to think anything more. He was facing the door. And then he turned around to lean on the wall. And I thought, why is he turning this way? Anyway, he's turning. Don't think too much about it. It's a sauna. But I had like already a strange feeling. And then I was, okay, I'm done. I wanted to get out. I get up and I see this man like leaning against the wall. And I look and he has an erection. And then I was like, what?
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck?
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't sure what to think about that, because it's my first time like experiencing this thing in the sauna, and he wasn't touching himself, but like correcting, kind of touching, like something strange. And I said, okay, Julie, come on, let's go. I told my sister, and she has glasses. She doesn't take her glasses inside the sauna, and I have contact lenses. And I told her that, and then I said, first of all, I mean, guys can't control it. I mean, if I get horny when I'm there, because there are so many beautiful people, but nobody will notice, and I won't do anything about it, and then I look away. I'm not going to stare, but still beautiful people. A lot of beautiful bodies. Bodies. And men get an erection, they can't hide it. But still, I felt a bit bad that men can't hide it, and I can, women just go to the toilet, or I don't know. But then I thought, he was sitting, he deliberately turned around to watch us.
Yeah.
And stayed there, and I thought like, that's not okay.
No.
That's totally not okay. That I have no Verständnis.
Yeah, you have no like compassion for it?
I have no compassion for it. That's disgusting. And then I thought, oh god damn it. I wish I was a bit more like sure about myself in that situation, and I would have went to like, there are people working there and doing like special like sauna where there's like, they put some water in the stones and it gets hotter.
Mm-hmm.
And I wish I went to like a person who worked there and said, hey, this guy, he did this and this. Can you maybe tell him off, or say please leave the room, or I don't know, whatever. But I did nothing because I was not sure. And I always think the first nice thing about this person, and always after that it's like, actually no, this wasn't okay. And like, it always takes me time to check that.
Héléna has washed her hair, and she will let it dry fully, and then we will see how it looks.
Yeah, but right now in the front it looks cute. It's a bit curly. But actually
your hair
doesn't.
is always a bit curly.
That's true.
Yeah.
So, but no difference right now. I don't see any difference in length.
Yeah.
So
you wanted to keep the length.
That's true. So you did a great job at that.
So, Héléna, you brought up actually a nice point you wanted to talk about.
Yes.
Hair salons and their like the scam that is in hair salon.
I mean, I am not
hairstylist, whatever.
I don't do the prices. Maybe they have like the thing, but you see a lot of hair salons where they charge differently for women and men. Mm-hmm. Understandable. If you're a woman with this kind of length and the styles and the cuts, I'm pretty sure that's different. Maybe. Or that you use different kind of product in women's hair than in men's hair. But since Alice and me, because when I had my hair short, they would still ask me the same price for when my hair is long. I was like, what? Why should I pay more if I have the length of a male haircut?
Yeah.
And that's like, so, it's not fair.
Also, like, you know, just take me as, I am non-binary. I go into a hair salon. They will give me, like, they will cut my hair shorter. Today, actually, I have an appointment where they will cut my short hair even shorter. And then they will let me pay the women's haircuts price. Like, not this salon.
Okay.
That I'm going to specifically because they do something different. But in most normal salons, like, they will cut the short hair of a non-binary person, but because they think I'm female. A woman, I'm female, they will charge me the female price, which is oftentimes a larger amount than a men's haircut.
Because last time I was like, I checked out a hair salon because I saw like a curly shampoo or curly products. I thought, oh, maybe they specialize in curly things. And I go inside and I checked. It was like 60. It was a very expensive hair salon. 60 euro for men cut, like washing, cutting, and drying with like the dryer.
Yeah.
And then it was 60 euro for the man. And then I looked at it for a woman. Same thing. Washing, cutting, drying. Almost 80 euro. It's like, it's 20 euro
I don't
more.
Understand why. And I know that there are some places that are like, especially like LGBTQ friendly hairstylists, hair salons, where they would just pay the price based on your hair length.
Yeah, and that's awesome.
That's awesome, but I think that should be standard, right?
That should be standard.
Like,
why is it like only LGBT?
I'm not sure.
Because I identify as a woman, and I still think like, why should I pay more?
That's just all around not a good situation. And I was. When I was younger, I always used to color my hair different colors because I found my normal hair really boring, and also I didn't know how to do stuff with my curls, you know.
So you just colored.
So I just bleached it to death and had like very different colors, and it's very good. And then I went on an exchange year to Thailand, and for that exchange year, they don't allow colored hair for their school. You have to wear like a uniform and have to do your hair a certain way, and so I couldn't have colored hair, and I had to dye it brown basically. And then I said like, oh, because now I don't feel like myself anymore. I don't feel like myself with like long brown hair. I want it short. I want it really short. Like, and I had long hair at the time. Like
how long?
I don't know. Like definitely
till there.
Yeah.
Wow.
And I want it short. And a good friend of mine, her dad is a hairstylist, yeah. And I'm not friends with this person anymore, by the way. But that's another
different story, different time.
But yeah, anyway, she said like, oh, come to my dad in the salon. Like, he will do it for you. He'll cut your hair shorter, and because you're friends of the salon, you will also get like some beauty treatments. Like they dyed my eyebrows and my eyelashes darker and stuff, and I didn't have to pay for it. But that's okay because I had to pay a lot for the cut because they were like, oh, we're like high
end.
Yeah, like a high end hairstyle, whatever. So it did cost me a pretty penny. And so then I was sitting there, and her father just looks over to me, and I don't know, he's like a Iranian man with like a big beard and like thick, very long, like black hair and stuff, and he was like really like towering over me. I was like younger, obviously. Like I was
14?
No, I went to Thailand when I was 17, so I must have been like 16, maybe 16, 17, around that time. And he looked at my hair and I said like, oh, I want it till here. I want it really short. I wanted it like, actually I wanted it like really, really short, but like I wanted
like
it
a
short.
guy short.
Yeah, like a guy's haircut.
Hmm.
And then he looked at me and he touched my hair and he was like, no, please, I don't do it because, you know, girls need to have long hair. It's way better for girls. You know, it will look prettier if you have long hair. And he refused to cut my hair short. He was like, no, you will. It will not look good. You won't like it. Girls need to have long hair. And then he cut it only until here because he said like, okay, we're going to do a compromise. Yeah, and I was so like I couldn't say anything because obviously like I still paid for it, but you know I was there with my friend and it was her dad and
scary big
situation.
old man.
And I went home and I cried. Like I went home and I was crying to my mother because it's not what I wanted. I really wanted short hair and it made me feel really bad in hindsight, maybe also because he was like, oh, you're a girl and girl needs to have this. And I'm like, I'm not a girl and I don't want this. But that's, you know, in my mind, I wasn't thinking that far ahead. I was just seeing like, oh, I had this dream of me with the short haircut and I was disappointed because just some men said like, I'm not going to do it because I think girls should have long hair.
It's like I'm gonna put my opinion on you, and that's what's right.
And I was crying, and then directly, like the next morning, because it was evening when we got back. The next morning, I just went to the nearest hair salon, which was like a really cheap place. You have to pay like €10 for a cut, and I said like cut it short, and they did it, and I was like, yes, that's what I wanted. Hair is like a big part of how you know
express yourself.
How you express yourself, like your self-expression, your identity. Some people use it, you know. If I used it a lot of time in my life, I used to signal with my hair color that I was like alternative, or like with my haircut, how I feel about my gender, or like, you know. And sometimes you will even have like, if you're a punk, you will have a specific hairstyle so that everyone will recognize, oh, she's punk. You know what I mean? Yeah. So it can be really, it says a lot about you, and just do what feels good for you, and don't be afraid of trying new stuff. Yes. Because in the end it will grow back.
It will grow back, you know. When I shaved my head, I was quite scared, but then it was so much fun. And right now I've been cutting the hair alone. I've been cutting my bangs, and it looked so bad most of the time, but it grew back. Yeah. And I love the experience. And one time when I want to have a good haircut, I'm going to go to a hairstylist, so a good hairstylist. Yeah. And here in Berlin, you can find people who really cut hair on the length. Yeah. And not because you're a man and you're a woman, you need to pay different stuff.
And also if you have long hair and you love your long hair and someone comes up to you, like your aunt or something, and says like, oh, don't you want to cut it already? Oh, look at the ends, it doesn't look good anymore. Don't, if you don't want to cut it, don't cut it.
Yes.
Don't let anyone else decide what to do with your body. Yes. And your hair is part of your body. Hashtag do it!
No. Do it! Just do it!
Just do it!
Do it! Yeah, that's it for today. Alice has to go to
I have to go to my hair appointment.
Mine was here at my home.
And Héléna will present us with her fully dried hairstyle later. And we see if I have to cut it again.
Yeah, maybe even more layers.
Maybe
like harder, like
harder layers.
Harder layers.
Like just 2 layers, not connected. You know?
Yeah, just like please don't.
Okay.
Alright.
Thank you for watching.
Thank you for being here. And stay gay and slay and don't do crime. No. Bye. Bye.
What's this? I don't know. The duck walk. Like a cat, you know, when cats sometimes sleep and they put like their paws.
Their paws like these.
Yes. Oh, like this. Oh my god, this is so cute.
What are we doing?
We're living our lives.
Our life. Ah. So this is my hair now. It's kind of dry. It's still like a bit flat here, but the puffiness got a bit up here. Maybe because it's shorter, or maybe like they have a bit more places where they can grow, I would say. I kind of think this side is shorter than this side. Maybe we need to cut it a little bit more again. But there's not a big difference actually. It's just a bit shorter. It still looks very nice though. Alice did a very good job. I'm quite happy. Next time I'll try it out with the diffuser to do my hair, because Alice said that's what makes it like a lot of curls. Wow, English is so good. This how they make a lot of curls. But yeah, it looks good. I'm quite happy with it. So maybe it wasn't my hair, maybe it was like my taking care of it, like my routine how to do it. I'll try it out, But for now I'm quite happy. Great job.